Well, good day, tubes. How's she hanging? Don't trip over the step. Don't trip over the step. I didn't trip over the step. Woo. Anyways, today is Mount the Box Day. And I know I put lift and tabs guys on it, but lift and tab thingies for the tractor, but honestly it's just as easy if I just bowl it right on and go right at her, and yeah, so. But anyways, it's definitely leave changing time. There's some color back here. We're gonna just fire the drone up quick here and take a swing back overhead. It's not behind the gate, it's over the gate. They never told me that. So, rules are being bent, we'll say. But we're not spying on anybody. It will be high enough, nobody will be able to see that the thing's even there, and nobody will know any different. But anyways, in our, let me just put this guy down here in a certain spot, somewhere about there, and we'll do a little flight in a minute. So, a couple of things here. We got the hoses. Better not leave that there. We got the hoses. See, that's what I gotta watch out for, but I won't be that high. Where that guy is. He's moving too. Oh, there's one following him. Shoot him down. No, I'm just kidding. So, we got the hoses. We got some gas. I just pull these hoses out here. This one's got to go over to this side. Ugh. This one's got to go on the back. Got my big heavy weight here that goes on that tube. So we'll just kind of plunk him out there. I should really put this thing on now. I might do that first before we monkey with and wrestle with the box here. That is gonna suck trying to get that on, but I fought with it before, we'll fight with it again. So now, if you guys remember, we had the industrial Honda on here, and it had the gas tank that slid under that little pocket, and it filled up out here. While I was constantly smushing it when I was turning and stuff, I can't remember exactly where, it was getting smushed, so I went and changed the engine and got rid of the whole gas tank altogether. Had to do a little bit of finagling, had to put some washers in between there to get the right gap for here, but it ended up being enough shaft in there, it worked anyway. So put a new impeller in there too. The old one was getting, it's had a lot of suction, so that should be good. It's got fresh oil in her. We should be good. These are for mounting the box down to the trailer, so we'll need those. We can leave those in there for now. I'm gonna get the engine off and put it on the thing right now. There's a couple of little mount guys over here it's got to fit on. Hopefully it fits. These two little pins right there. So let's get this motor here. So we gotta mount these pins on there. And gotta just lower the tractor here a bit, or lower the 3-point hitch a little bit. Just so I can get this bar up here midway. It's got to go up midway, and that's where the hose goes through, and then would interfere with this. So it's pretty cool. It's all strategically planned. And yes, this thing I've bashed my head on many times because it's up halfway. But anyway, it's all right. Sure, I'll do it again. But the system works freaking fantastic. So I haven't really remodified or changed anything except the engine here. Okay, so sometimes it's easier to get this box on if I tilt it up, but then you're also fighting it wanting to slide downhill on you. So I think I'm just gonna raise her back up here. And we'll kind of go uphill a little bit, but let's maybe go down just a hair. And yes, we need to back up a little bit. Should hopefully come in line pretty close there. And let's get wrestling, I guess. I'll put that box on. Oh, no, never mind. I want to put that screen on first. That'll make it a little bit easier. Okay, let's get the screen. Okay, so this is fun. I've also got a hose, my other hose I got to clamp on this fitting guy here that I home custom made. Works good. But I got to kind of do it after I put the box on, because if I don't, then it's trying to struggle all that thing, because that's got a big weight, heavy weight on it and stuff. And yeah, so now which way does this go now? Like this sort of way. And I got bungees here which I use to hold this down, and it actually works pretty good. I think I've got 4 or 5 years of these bungees. I'm all in a big heap right now, but we'll maybe get you in a hair bit closer here so you can kind of see what's happening. I've got a couple of bungees just to start here. Hoping to get 1 more year out of this mesh screen. I might, but it might end up having to get replaced halfway through. There's a couple of holes starting in it now, but let's maybe get you a bit closer here, and you can kind of see what's happening. So we need another 2, and I have to get kind of realigned at the back here afterwards. I put the little grommets in myself. I got a machine, grommet pushing machine for that, so I might end up taking out these bolts that I put in for the lift. I should probably just lift it with the tractor, because it's not too bad now since I put on these little guys here for my ramps when I was using ramps, because it won't slide off so easily then. It will slide off though. So I gotta kind of screw with it and fight with it and get kind of mean with it. And ooh, that's not a good spot for you guys. You're getting sun glare. Let's try over here. There. All right. Yeah, this stuff's worked good. This screening mesh orange stuff. It lets a lot of air out, which is good. And this usually gets pinched in the back door too, so I got an extra one for some reason. I'm not sure why. Spare maybe? I don't know. Okay, let's start fighting, I guess. Oh, I gotta fix this a little bit. I can fix that, I guess. Put them in. I got a pretty good hole over there, but for some reason it should be about the right spot. Okay. Well, oh boy, let's get fighting. I don't like this thing. It's heavy. The door is heavy on the back, a lot heavier than I wanted it to be, but let's see if we can mount her up here. Okay, I don't remember how I did it now. Really? Don't remember. It's heavy. It's really heavy and it sucks. That's why I put lifting guys on it. But, I don't know how I did it now. Down on my trailer tongue. Better do that. Okay. Now we're good. feel fine if it stays good on this side. It should be good on the other side. Keep the rails the same. Almost. Woo! That's a fight. And I didn't, the door. We're there. Good enough. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. So today is also about 35 degrees, October 9th, which is really weird. We set like huge records today for hot day for today. So anyways, let's get our door open here. And then the next Friday, I think it's supposed to be 1 degree Celsius. 0 freezes water, so. Okay. So we don't want to open this too far. It's not strapped down yet. I'm just going to grab my my clamps and get this sucker strapped down here. Okay, so I think I normally went upwards with these in the front. And yeah, I could have thrown bolts into it easily, but I like it because they're kind of quick. And I can adjust them without tools. This one should go back here somewhere. Should be good. Yeah, let's head to the other side. And this is the side. Funny, they're the same size when I took them off last year. Don't use them too much for anything else other than this kind of stuff. A little more. Oh man, sweat running down my face. Jumping. And tomorrow I'll probably have my jacket on doing this. Just picking up. Well. Okay. That part is good. Nothing in the back I need to get out. Some tools. Got some tools. We got to do a bit of work up at the front on the tractor now. Okay, so the discharge on our mower, we need to take this plastic chute thingy guy off of here, and that is a 13 mil wrench. Somewhere under here, and there she be. Well, that's got to come off. And I've got to put on our guy that is our adapter for sucking the stuff out of the mower deck. Oh man, I got that one on good. Oh. So this motor I'm using on this is a Honda, of course, and it's the one that I purchased, if you remember way back when we did the comparison between the Honda and the Power Fist engine, which actually was remarkably close. Yeah, so now This thing, I can't remember for the life of me. I should just remake a new one. Which way it goes on, but I think it's this way. Yeah, okay. Some of this crud. Clean enough for brain surgery. Oh boy. So these things had nice little plastic cap thingies on them at one time. And over the years, they just kind of fell off and broken and crappy. And so I just raised on some washers, and it worked great. They don't go on much, but never had problems coming off. So. Okay, so I'll have to move you guys here because we'll need to put our hose on. Well, I guess we can put the hose on to the sucker part here first, and then down onto the mower deck. Okay, so I gotta get this kind of lined up where it's gonna mount pretty good. Really turn this hose. Sometimes this is a pig to get on, and sometimes it comes flying off on you too, but most times it's pretty good. This hose, if you're wondering about this hose, where I got this hose from, I got it from a place called Ontario Hose down, I think it's Mississauga area. And they had to kind of get it in special because it's a special 7-inch inner diameter hose. And he's like, oh boy, I think we have that in our Ottawa office, but I'll have to order that in for you. I'm like, okay. 7 inches is a little uncommon. Usually it goes by 2s, right? 2-inch, 4-inch, 6-inch, 8-inch, 10-inch, 12-inch. He's like, ooh, that's 7. That might be hard to get. So generally, I keep that little tool with me. Ratchet, 5/32, 5/16, sorry. 5/16s with me. Well, that's good. In case I have to adjust, we're good. And we'll fight this guy on now, which is usually not too bad. Custom homemade fellers. It's basically a bolt, and then I had nothing to do, I guess, so I brazed it on that day. So. Okay, and that should mount right there. These holes in this piece here, the metal, I'm almost going to have to maybe make a new one. From all the flopping and stuff, they get kind of crappy, wore out. So that should work. If I could thread this one in, it would be perfect. There we go. Oh man, now we got to fight with that other hose. It might not be too bad. And we got to put some gas in the motor. So she'll start. And I don't really have leaves up here to grab. But I have some I can get here eventually. So. Alright, up we go. Fight with that guy way up there. And I better put the legs out on the tripod. Okay, so I might, usually I do it with that heavy piece dangling, but I might be able to actually stuff it on where it's supposed to be here and not have to fight so much with it. Because it is a pretty heavy piece. This piece of pipe I had to get special too, 7 inch. Oh geez. Oh, I see you need a bolt in there. Okay. Okay, I better get a screwdriver and maybe a socket here. And every once in a while I have a hose pop off, but generally over the whole season of collecting leaves, I only have it come off like 2 or 3 times. It's not usually too bad. guys will be able to see too much down there. Gee, that's almost too short, actually. Oh, I know why. Crap! Gotta do something first. Gotta do something first. Oh, this might not be fun. Okay, so what I gotta do is I don't run it on the hitch. Hang on. I don't run it off this hitch here. I run it off the actual tractor's hitch. That's right. So, hopefully, I guess I could put it down and do it properly, but I'm actually on a bit of a slope here. Maybe I'll just pull the whole unit up a little bit here. Okay, let's see if we can do this. It's a little heavier now. Whoa. Falling over. Come on, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Oh. I guess I normally take this hitch out. Now I can just swoop them upside down. So that would be in the way when I'm turning, I believe. All right, let's. That's a bit better now. I think we got enough slack. And let's see if we can get this hose on now. Oh, that's way better. Now this being a bit rusty, yeah, it might not go on quite as nice as it could. Get her started. I think it's good on your side. But I like the rustiness of it because it holds the hose on, right? But it just makes it harder to get it on. I think we're pretty good there. Well, I'm not using that tool, I guess. But I'll go retrieve it. The rusty's nice though to keep a bit of tension on it, right? We got two big clamps holding this one on. I think that'll do. A little more on this guy, maybe. Ah, that's good. I keep that, like I say, that with me. Okay. We're mostly, I think, pretty darn good there. Pretty darn good. I'll leave the back open for now of the trailer, that is. Just to blow the air and stuff out or whatever. And normally this goes down over the back here. Kind of thing. I guess we could close that door. Take everything out that I don't really seem to be in there. I think this is my fourth or maybe even fifth year using this thing. Works pretty friggin' good. Okay, well, let's get some gas in that motor. See if she'll start up. Alright, so remember, this is the motor I had to right apart on my bench. Bolts sitting beside bolts, if you remember. Way back, if you're a follower, that's what we did there for a comparison video. So it'd be nice to get in the tank up here instead of, I'll show you what was happening with it before. I couldn't turn too tight one way because the tank would kind of smush and smush and wreck the tank a couple of times on me there, but just so you know, this guy is right empty. Nice and clean. Oh yeah, buddy. Nice and clean. And I had it running last fall after I changed all this over. I got my season through and then I punched the tank again and like, okay, I'm done with this. I mean, it worked good, but it could work better. So I got probably 3 or 4 gallons here. I think this might be a 2-gallon tank. I'm not really 100% too sure. And the fuel is on, so if it's going to start leaking, should be leaking pretty darn soon here. But love these engines because, you know, nice fuel shut off and super awesome. Curious to see how long a tank will go. That other engine went actually a long time with a tank of fuel. It was quite surprising how long it went, but it did hold, like, you know, probably about 6 or 8 gallons of fuel anyway. So well, that's good and full. Funny cap on these things are huge. And now, there we go. Okay, I'm thinking 1 pull. Choke included, 1 pull. Let's I'll just back yous up here a wee bit, and I'll zoom yous up a bit, and we'll zoom yous in a bit. I'm thinking 1 pull. It's a Honda, alright? Oh, I like Hondas. So we'll give her a bit of throttle too. Come on, 1 pull. Gonna have to put a bolt in here, I guess. Tight to the muffler there, but I'll have to repipe it or something. Okay, 1 pull. Oh, wait a minute. That doesn't count. I didn't turn it on. 1 pull when it's turned on. Freaking awesome. It helps when you turn the switch on. By quite a bit. But you can see the cover shuttering there, so we gotta be having airflow. I guess I maybe should have left this open. Huh. Whoa, we got lots of airflow. Woo, mama! That's working fabulous. We're gonna let this warm up a minute here. You gotta put a bolt in here. What that partially was the throttle thing had a little lever here, but honestly I'm going to probably just leave it get off of, you know, kind of thing. That's sucking some air now. Up leaves all over the ground here now, so that's pretty darn good. Yeah, oh, here. Holy crap, that really fired them out good. But normally that would stay all stuck inside there, so. Oh, yeah. Oh. If you guys remember, one thing I absolutely do not miss with that other engine is it always had a surge. It was freaking horrible. Whenever it was idling, it was always searching for an idle, so it was like it was always doing that, and it always drove me freaking nuts. When it was running, it was fine, but idling, it was always, I never did figured out, but on a drop, that's good. So there we go. We should check our airflow here. Pretty good air right there. Holy, it's idling. Yeah, I gotta get a bolt for that because of that throttle lever. But anyways, so when I'm dumping, yeah, I gotta get a bolt on there. When I'm dumping, I just basically take this hose off, put it and just, I gotta maybe move this guy out and just put the tube right on there, back up to where I want to be, open the door, and then get on the tractor and dump. She comes out like a huge bale. Whenever I get some, I'll probably dump some up here just for you guys if you haven't seen it before. It's pretty sweet. It does work pretty good, but I think if I had a tying method, I could easily tie a bale of leaves. But yeah, I'll shut the gas right off for now, let her run out. We'll fire up the drone here and then go for a little flight over, and I'll be high enough. I'll show you some of the colors, and if I can, maybe I'll zoom down and show you some of this goose fence I've been putting up. But I'll keep this camera running for a bit of audio for you and mix that in with the flight of this guy, and then we'll turn the flight, the footage of this on, use the audio from this camera, and go for a fly. Alright, this should run out of gas here soon. And I'll grab our tripod. Might sit there for 10 minutes running on idle though, I don't know. Good motor though, look at that. Had her all apart, put her all back together. Still runs like new. And we're out of motion. Okay, well, we'll fire up the drone here. Okay, so I'm just firing up all the app and everything. I got to turn the feller on here now. A couple of leaves that might blow away. I don't know what the sun's gonna be like back there now. I got some clouds rolling in, so. Okay, so right now we're connecting. No more updates right now. Go fly, opti mode. So it's just booting up. It's ready to go, but I like to wait until I see some satellites come on here. Let's just go back. So right now I've got, I don't know if you guys can see, I'm not showing any satellites yet, so we'll just wait a moment. And we got 8 satellites coming now.
Point has been updated. Please
you can
check
see
it
that
on
up
the
there.
map.
Okay, so we'll go drone view now. We'll start recording 1080p, and here we go. We'll switch to drone view, and then you can listen to me talk as we're going here. Just get up a little bit here above things. Check my forwards and backwards, and all my controls are good. I'm in sport mode right now. Or sorry, non-sport mode. Now we're in sport mode. Okay, so we'll get up here, a little bit. So we're up 100 meters now. It's not too bad. Just give you a shot of everything. I'm still behind the gate. Believe it or not, I'm still behind the gate. There's a lot of junk. So there's some nice color. That's all the stuff I gotta go start cleaning up soon. You can see under a couple of those trees right in the center here now that it's color on the ground. that means I've got to pick those leaves up. So let's maybe see if we can, I don't know how far I'll be able to go here until I lose my signal. But Walmart, this building straight ahead of us now here, that's our Walmart. It had a heck of a problem with the ring-gulled seagull. They were nesting on the roof of Walmart, flying over to the water, doing their crap there, flying back and forth consistently. There was thousands of them up there, and one day they were having babies nesting all up there too on the roof of Walmart. And one day they it was so hot, it was like a 40-degree day. It was just, must have been stifling up on that roof, because it would have been even hotter with that you know, heat of the sun on the roof. There was babies jumping off the edge of Walmart and landing on the ground dead. So yeah, just crazy. But there's our color. That's my job for the next month and a bit anyways, depending on how fast they come down. But let's go for a little flight here. Let's see, maybe we'll come in. So I'm in non-sport mode right now, so it goes pretty darn fast. Right now we're doing 78 kilometers an hour, believe it or not. I haven't even pushed the stick right up yet. Well, that's pretty much up there. So there's the bridge. I have to watch because well, normally it doesn't go this fast, but I have done a little bit of extracurricular activity with some program software in my drone, we'll say. So yeah, but we're out over the water here now. We're 680 meters away, 110 meters high. High wind velocity just gave me that. Normally I would have lost my everything by now, but there's a seagull right there. Wow, they must have updated the distance a lot better, because I haven't lost any screen or anything yet. Still good. So strong winds, adjusted antenna, weak remote control signal. Oh crap, better come back. So I'm manually adjusting how bright. So I'll see if I can just, seagulls below me there too. See if I can just, oh, there's a car there. Wouldn't that freak them out? I wanted to show you guys this goose fence, but that would technically be in the property here, so we'll go over here. I really don't think they can say anything to me for being above the grounds. Like, come on. I want something to pick about Donald Trump a bit. Someone's parked there too. Oh, they're jumping. Somewhere in about here. I don't think I'm going to be able to show you this, but anyways, along this whole edge I put goose fence all up. You can see I'm losing my transmission here because I come down a little bit too far maybe. I'm going to put my sport mode off just in case. Yeah, I can't really show you that, so can't get down there far enough. Someone's like pulled onto the grass. There's a perfectly good parking spot there, but they pull onto the grass. I have no idea why. Somebody's over there too, so let's go. So I'm looking just at my phone right now, of course. I not be able to know where it was other than that, so. Where the heck am I? Oh, there's the field. Okay. Some nice color. So I'm just going to pop down in here and show you that fencing I've been working on. I still might not be able to. There's some of it you can kind of see anyways. So I did this around the whole perimeter of this whole side of the water, way over to the far side, but I can't really show you that. I'm losing my signal a little bit because I'm down a bit too low here. So I'll come back up. And we'll bring her back up. Just a little short flight today, and show you some more of this color as we come up through here. We're doing 28 kilometers an hour right now, 360 meters away. We're 38 meters high right now. I could have probably recorded this on here actually and just used that footage. I never thought of that till now, but on my phone I can actually click that on and record it there. But oh boy, I got lots of work coming up, looks like here. But this system works good. Bring it on, leaves, bring it on. Coming down a little bit here now. This green tree coming up on the left, that's an oak tree. It, like, all of a sudden it'll just turn brown for about 2 months, and then middle of January they usually all start falling off. Okay, we'll bring her home and we'll come back on our camera now. And you can see the landing as we slowly come in here. There we go, safe and sound. I still got 15 minutes of battery left. Sweet! Awesome. Okay, well, that's pretty good, I guess. Okay, I'm super happy about that. That worked great. There's lots of oil in it, lots of gas. Throw the leaves at her, let's get them cleaned up. So I got an extra one of these guys, and I can't really remember why. One of them might have been getting a little slack, so I put knots in them, but maybe I'll just throw an extra guy there just in case. I think for tonight I'm going to, I can't put this in my garage of course, so I'll probably just leave it up here. I can just unhook the hose, unhook the trailer, and go. So that should work great. I'm curious to see too if I'll notice any difference with the new impeller I put in the sucker guy here. May not, may, I don't know. It was getting smaller, so should be all good though. 719 hours. I did the last oil change. Oh, I don't need that on. We're 8:15, so we're almost due for an oil change. Only about 4 hours left, so you guys want to see another oil change on this tractor? We can do that. Maybe I have to bring everything up here, of course, but that's no problem. I can do that. So anyways, I guess that's about it for today. We're ready to rock. When I get some leaves in the box here, I'll bring them up and we'll do a dumping for you guys, so you can see that how that works and stuff. Works pretty good. So that'll probably be a GoPro head mount. But anyways, we'll go from there and catch you all later. Thanks again for watching, and you guys have a good day. We're gonna be sucking leaves like crazy here soon. There, is that better? Sucking leaves like crazy here soon. That's gonna be awesome.